I'm Pierre Bollon. I'm a Délégué Général of the French Asset Management Trade Association, and I'm in charge of many subjects, but concentrating on international matters. Yeah, the French asset management industry is a strong and innovative and dynamic, I would say. We have many strengths in Paris. We are in Paris one of the biggest asset management center in the world, and in the EU 27 the biggest one. Why? Because there's a strength. Our market is huge. We are managing in Paris 4 trillion euros. And it's very also diversified. It's shares, it's bonds, it's responsible investment, all the types of management, real estate, infrastructure. So we are very diversified, and it's also part of our strength not to be concentrated on only one or two sectors of asset management. Also, more than 600 asset management companies, 635. That's a great number, but also what is good is that new asset management companies are created each year. For example, last year in 2017, 35 new asset management companies were created. So that's important because the number is important, but the fact that there are new companies created. And so that's part of the depth of the market, the innovation through new companies and through new asset management techniques, and also the talents. It's one of the strengths of Paris that we have a lot of people, bright people, young, middle-aged, more aged, that are this pool of talent is very important for us. We have our asset manager, risk people. So that's depth, innovation, talents. They are main strength of Paris. Well, we have the same challenges as all our friends in Europe and in the world. Our challenge is that with the new market conditions, which are evolving and post-crisis, but things are changing, low interest rates, volatility, and also with the needs of our clients, which are changing, we need to adapt constantly to the need of our clients. And I would say, to make it short, we are and have been very good manufacturers, producers of investment funds, of bricks, but we must evolve, and we are evolving gradually to provide solutions, so to be centered on the need of the clients. And that's something we have in France, but that is the same everywhere. So I would say that's the main challenge. And of course, we have other challenges that we must have to cope for. Technology, fintechs are important. It's of course an opportunity, but it's also a challenge. Regulation is a challenge. International competition is a challenge. So many challenges, but I would say the main one is to stay attuned to the need of the clients. That's true, it's a challenge. We have MiFID II, but we have also PRIPS, we have many regulations. It's an avalanche of regulations we have been getting in the last years, and it's true that our main business, as I said a few seconds ago, is to get to near to the clients, to understand the need of the clients. And of course, regulatory work, the compliance work, is time that we cannot, and resources we do not go directly to manage assets or to the clients. But that's a fact, so we have to live with it. It's difficult to say. I cannot tell you it's not a challenge, this regulatory wave and MiFID II, for example, but we are used to cope with it, and we cope with it. Of course, the trade association is playing a part in helping the members. Also, we do it collectively in Europe. So that's the work we do. For example, to have the new way to calculate fees and costs, we at the association level have been providing ways to calculate impact, market impact. So yeah, it's a fact. We must, in a united way in Europe, try harder, even harder than before, to convince that this regulators, and to be sure that the regulations, this avalanche, is useful for the client. And it's true that many parts of it remains to be demonstrated, the usefulness to the client. I would not put it this way. I'm not sure I like this word, main financial center, because post-Brexit, we don't think here in Paris, in France, that there will be a dominating financial center in Europe. We will have a multipolar Europe, financial centers in Europe. So there will be Paris, of course, a leading one. I will come back to that in a minute, but there will be other financial centers buoyant in Europe. So we will not replace London by another London onshore, I would say. That will not be the case. So to do that properly, it's another reason to be in favor of the Capital Market Union project of the European Commission, because there could be a risk, because it will be multipolar in Europe, but there is fragmentation. So to avoid fragmentation and less lack of economies of scale, we need a more united Europe, EU 27 in the financial matters. And that's why the Capital Market Union and the reform of the European supervisory agencies is important. I was there speaking globally for financial center. As far as asset management is concerned, we are by far the biggest asset management center in Europe, in the EU 27. So, but we do not like to say it's main one or biggest one. It's just a leading one. Alongside with others. But that's true that we have an edge. I mentioned our positive things a few seconds ago, talents, innovation, depth, and this we have to be sure that we keep this edge, and that's why the changes that are in our country more globally with our new president, Emmanuel Macron, and all this positive mood in France now. France is transforming itself, and of course it will be positive for us, the French asset management industry, and our clients, which are everywhere in the world, not only in France. Yeah, there are two parts of taxation. I would say the taxation of savings. Taxation of savings, it's not a problem at all for foreign clients. It's a question for French clients, because of course our foreign clients are not impacted by the French taxation of savings. But it's important because it helps us to be, is problematic, was problematic for us because the internal market was impacted. But there we have a big change, because a flat tax on savings has been proposed by Emmanuel Macron in the campaign and was enacted as soon as December into law. So now we have a flat tax on the taxation of savings, 30%, and that's very good for us. But that's not, of course, important for the foreign clients, because they have no taxation on the savings when they invest in France. Now, the other parts of the taxation is taxation on people, taxation on companies, and there we have specific things that have been done for foreigners coming from London or from other parts coming into France. So the impatriate taxation was already more favorable, has been bolstered also. No, I think on taxation it's not anymore, I would say, I cannot say it was not, but it's not anymore and will not be a main problem, and all asset managers or risk people are welcome to work into Paris, and they will find that the taxation is not as bad as it is said, and also they have also all the advantages of being in France, because the tax are used to have a great public service, so Paris is a buoyant city, efficient, So that's also part, because the money that is taken for taxation, of course, is well spent by the government, hopefully, and more. So, of course, everybody has to make his own calculation, but Paris is not a bad place for the taxation of persons, especially when you are expatriates. But of course, we are fighting to do it even better. Yeah, of course, that's one of the advantages to be a big city, is that it's not difficult for us to accommodate new companies, new people coming to Paris. It's the advantage of being a global city. There's also, of course, a global city means also you have to live in a huge town, a big town, and some people like to live in small towns or mid-sized towns. Myself, I come from a mid-sized town in France, and of course there are advantages and plus and minus. But so it's not like a comparison between the cities in the big capitals of financial centers of Europe. Once again, it will be multipolar. So if you have to relocate from London, we did not wish Brexit, but to be on the safe side and to get the European passports, companies will have to beef up their presence in the continent or in Dublin, but I mean now in the EU 27. So they will have a choice of many locations, and my point is that Paris is a very, very good one for investment bankers, for insurers, but also obviously for asset managers, because we already are a vibrant city for asset management. French asset managers already are very well developed outside France, but we want to push that. I'm personally in charge of, with of course part of the staff of AFG, of international promotion, and of course all my members, all AFG members, asset management companies are exporting. Not only the big ones, we have 4 French asset managers in the world top 20 or 25, so we have big ones, but we have also many, it's a point I have not yet made entrepreneurial firms, boutiques, you would call them in English, and these boutiques are also very keen on exporting, on getting international, European, but also everywhere, from everywhere in the world, international clients. So export is not only linked to the big companies, the big asset managers, but for all of us. So it's a mentality, I would say. We have estimations that out of the 4 trillion we manage in Paris, half a trillion, more than 500 billion are managed for international clients. So we are already, I would say, exporting. We already have international clients, but there's room for much more expansion there. Yeah, we are welcome. We are in favor of competition. We are in favor of exporting French asset management. So of course we are an open country. They must be ready to tough competition because the French asset managers, or the manager already in France, some of them are subsidiaries of foreign asset managers. There are many of them, and they are very competent, very efficient. So the competition is fierce. I think a foreign asset manager wanting to come here to export, first, it's better if they establish in France as a subsidiary, as a full-fledged asset management company in France, a subsidiary of a foreign group, and we have many of them. So that would be my best advice, to become a French asset manager, in fact. But if they want to not to do that, unfortunately, they must be ready to fierce competition. Our regulator, I did not mention that yet, is very efficient, and it's not at all, it is not at all against protectionist oriented. On the contrary, it's very business oriented, business savvy. So whether it is for us, the French asset managers, or for the foreigners, we welcome competition. We are not afraid of competition at all. And competition helps to become better, it's emulation. So Paris is wide open. Welcome to Paris.